So there's multiple benefits to owning the original Xbox One X. So the One X is superior, of course, to the original Xbox One, the Xbox One S. It has 4K support. It's incredibly powerful. And then we had the newer generation, the Series S and the Series X. Now the Series S is actually weaker than this the One X, which so this is a previous generation, but it's more powerful than the weakest of the new generations. So it's quite crazy. Effectively, the One X has a weaker CPU, but a more powerful graphics card GPU. And in my opinion, it makes this far more formidable because I've tried the One S. I thought it was pretty rubbish. And like I said, I prefer this. I think the One X, I think realistically the lineup should have been the One X and the Series X, because what's frustrating is some of the newer games now on the Xbox are not supporting the Xbox One era, even though this console I feel could comfortably play the games. I have a gaming laptop with an RTX 3070 in it, and I'm pretty confident that what I'm seeing here on a lot of these games is similar to what I would get out of that, because it's thermal throttled anyway, so my CPU can't hit 100%. It very rarely does. I don't think it ever does. So the graphics is powerful enough. The CPU holds itself back for thermal throttling, and I feel it's a similar resemblance to this to the Xbox One X. So it should be more enough, good enough, you know. So you can see here I've lined up some of my games. So these ones here under games are the ones that are actually installed on the console. And they run natively, they run fine. The hard drive's a bit slow. I've been thinking of upgrading it to an SSD, but at the same time, just for a little bit of speed, is it worth all the hassle? Is it worth the cost? Because like I said, it functions. Then we've got the cloud gaming. So effectively, the games that are on Xbox Series X, they can just be played over the cloud if you've got Game Pass. And you're going to need roughly the Game Pass Ultimate anyway to be able to play online. So it's like it becomes a bit of a no-brainer over time, you know. So what I'll do, I'll just try and show a game running natively. What we could do is do Forza. Let's say we play Forza Motorsport 7. This is native on the Xbox console itself. So it's obviously an Xbox One game. But again, One X, it's superior. I even say Xbox One X Enhanced, because back then when it released, it literally did support it and enhance it. So this Xbox One X only cost me about £100 about 6 months ago, I think. Something like 6 months ago, it cost about £100. It came with a black controller for free, which shocked me. So as you can see, bottom right corner there, Xbox One X Enhanced. Like I said, the storage is quite slow, so it does take a little while to load. Now, it can be upgraded with an SSD for like £45, £50, which is whether I really want to bother in the end. Probably will, but I can't say for sure. And like I say, it comes with a controller, it's £100. The controller's worth about £40, £50 on its own, so it's quite crazy to me. So let's say we did. We've got a cup here, haven't we? Should we do open wheel racing? Oh, let's just do the hot hatch. So I'd say storage is a little slow. We can fix that quite comfortably. But again, this is native on the Xbox One X. It's enhanced for the One X. And think about it, you've got all the One X, you've got all the Xbox 360 games. It's a fraction of the cost of the latest consoles. It's really hard to buy brand new Series X in the UK now. I don't know what's going on. Apparently they're putting it towards the parts towards supporting the cloud feature. And I'm not really feeling bad about that, because this is going to save people a lot of money. People perhaps don't have a lot of money. All you need is a weaker console. Or if you only want the streaming services, you can literally do it on your laptop or MacBook, or even a tablet, as long as you've got a controller to attach to it. And like they're saying, you know, Xbox everywhere. That's what they want, Xbox anywhere. So it's more about the games than the hardware. So this hasn't aged bad. And like I said, the Xbox One X is powerful as hell. It's incredible performance. And I say I got really annoyed when they released the 1S because I thought you're just making this obsolete when it was more than powerful enough to continue. It's not that old. It looks incredible. Fortunately, the circuit itself is a little bit dark. I'm not sure about the camera quality because it seems to just... I just seem to add a filter for some weird reason. It just seems to dim all the video. It takes away all the colour. I'm not really sure why it does that. Oh, I was trying to find the button to change the camera. Wrong one. There you are. So it's smooth, you can tell it's 60 FPS. It's nice. Transitions really quick. So now if we come out of this, like I said, it's going to be slow. And now we try the cloud feature. In fact, before we do that, I don't know where it is now. I don't know if it's in the Game Pass section, but you can use your rewards in the top left corner there. You've got rewards, and you can use that to redeem points. Now, so I've got Ultimate for free because I redeemed some Game Pass points, some Microsoft points. So now this is cloud gaming. This is literally not launching anything off my console. It's using all the hardware at Microsoft servers, powering the game. It just needs a decent internet connection. Now mine is good because I've got 1000 megabyte, literally gig download speeds. Now whether the console really uses gig, I don't know, but it's more than enough bandwidth really to be able to do what this needs to do. And it looks incredible. Now, people nitpicking may say, oh, it looks better on a native console. Well, the bitrate would obviously be higher on through the cable itself and just to have a hardware there. But you're looking at a £480 upgrade for something that depends how much you're going to use it. For me, this is perfect. I don't have to upgrade my hardware. I have got a different controller. I've got a Series X controller because I've got it for my PC, my gaming laptop. And that literally just works on it anyway. So if you prefer the newer model where it's got a bit more texture to it, I think the buttons are a bit more spongy, a bit better on the bumper buttons there. You're getting the experience anyway. So if we just do a race, any track. Well, let's just do a career race. Might as well move forward. Like I say, this is all now. We've done that one. I've done some of this on the PC as well. Practical performance, next event, Laguna Seca. Yeah, let's do that one, shall we? But as I say, this is no longer being hosted on my console. This is literally being shared by on the cloud. So if you had a laptop and you just logged into Game Pass Ultimate, you could do all this. Now, what have I got to do? Buy a car? Both the same, are they? Or 2022. I'll just get it. I don't care. I don't really care that much about things like this. Well, come on, we just want to get into this. So, I don't care about the performance, let's just go into the event. So I was testing this myself and I was trying Call of Duty and I tried a couple of other games and it was just seamless. And it straight away made me think, do I even need to buy a Series X? Because it's going to cost £480 for a console when you're going to have, for the most part, most people are going to have Game Pass Ultimate if they've got a console anyway. So even if you had the hardware, it's not necessarily you need it. Like I said, someone snooty might go, oh well, you can get the pictures even sharper. Well, it's negligible. I'm not saying it wouldn't be sharper, but I'm saying it's not necessarily that important because it looks fine. And I'm quite fortunate though, because I've got gaming laptops, so the games I can just download on my PC, for instance, and play them natively if I really wanted something there, if I want something on the mouse and keyboard, if I want to just play at the desk. But when I want to just play in a living room, I don't have the added cost of yet another console. And I said this one only cost a fraction, £100. So I just want to quickly show how fast it launches. Really, I mean, I know, but like I said, my storage is a bit crap. I don't think it affects too much the cloud gaming. Let me see if I can come out of this camera before I turn again. Oh, it doesn't let me. I don't know the button to change camera. Oh, I've changed it on this one. So personally, I can see the lack of detail at stages with this. You know, I know full well it would look even sharper if it was native. But when you're thinking about the cost saving, the accessibility, so how practical it is, how convenient, this is all right. Like you can just play all the games everyone else can play, and you don't have to upgrade. And I think they've done something quite great here to allow that to happen. Too hot. Right, we'll come out. Now we show one other game, which I think is quite an important game, because this game has higher down installation requirements. So I was thinking of getting an external hard drive. Well, at least I thought about getting an external hard drive, but I'm thinking, don't need one. If I do everything cloud gaming, I don't need the storage for Call of Duty. Install, maybe later. I played it without installing, and it was perfect. But like I say, you don't have to worry about all the updates. That was a problem with Call of Duty a lot, was all the blinking updates. Too much fluff for this game. So let's just do Nuketown. That's what I did last time. Straight into Nuketown. Again, you may see the graphical glitches if you look for it enough. The resolution's lower as well, but I honestly don't think it makes that much difference. I just need to go. That needs to move. I don't know what number to put it on. It needs to go higher though. Anyway, like I say, look how fast we just loaded into that. It's crazy. And with the speed of this hard drive at the moment, without the SSD in this game, in this Xbox One X, it would have took longer to load if I had this natively installed. Because there is a cross-gen version, so I think you can install it. But I couldn't be bothered, to be honest, because I know Call of Duty is quite big downloads. And then again, like I said, I've got to start deleting native games that I already have installed. Well, I don't want this. I can't remember what one I'm using. Oh, I can't remember. I'm not going to overthink it. Although I am overthinking it. I'm not sure if this is the gun I was using. It's going to cause me a mischief. Why is that idiot shooting me? Why is he shooting me over there? Come on, dude. Oh, I think someone's in there. Shit, it's bounced back at me. Come on, dude, you was there. You was there. He's no longer there. I'm going to get found out. Ha ha. My controller really ain't going very fast. You know, I haven't got time to go and check the the speed of the settings and stuff. So like I say, I can see the graphical anomalies. I can see it's not pure. You know, it's not like 4K. Definitely not 4K. So it has took a hit, but it's the convenience of it, you know, and how practical it is. Yeah, getting out of that. Ah. So you know, if the colour isn't very good, it's the phone. The phone does this stupid stuff, and it actually annoys me with video recording. Yeah, the camera speed is terrible at the moment. That's my settings, unfortunately. Get him. Oh, I don't know if he did it. Oh, this is fun. But again, you're not being phased out by the latest shit. But you're not being phased out by the latest hardware. You know, if you don't buy the latest and greatest, you can still have a great experience. And people can say, oh well, if you can't afford something, so it's not the point, because you can invest it elsewhere. The money you have, every time you spend money in one direction, it comes out of something else. Oh, so but my setup with my microphone, my camera, and everything else I have, you know, it's money I can spend on that rather than just get the latest consoles. And likewise, I like my gaming. I like PC gaming more, so it allows me to buy all the stuff for my PC gaming that I want. Oh. But again, I think it depends how casual you are with console games. And of course, a huge bearing is going to be your internet connection. Can't move the control. I need to get this setting higher. Not turning me fast enough. Shit, I just hit hit the light. Oh shit. Sniper. I blocked myself there. The freaking sniper's like, yeah, I've got you, boy. Oh, I got you, boy. I'm not sure the grenades blow up after you die. I'm not sure how that works. Ah, it's getting him good. Alright, I've got a camper to the right. Now we know. Well, he's dead now. It was a waste. Oh, he's right behind me. This is fun. But like I say, you know, the experience is great. I don't feel like I'm being negatively affected by not having the latest console. Really not doing well. Not there. I can see him come around. They could come behind me, couldn't they, if they relocate? I think they're going to come up behind me. I think they've changed location. Yeah. Oh, that's great. They're spawning here, they're spawning here. That's the real problem. If everyone's at one end, you end up freaking getting the spawners on you. Not really sure what the icon things are, the things that come off people. Like I say, if you stored this on your console, it'd take up so much storage, you'd lose so much access to everything else. Oh, I thought there was someone there. What the hell? Ah! Go that way, concuss them.
Enemy scout post detected.
Ah! I thought I did well. I was top player for my team. I love that. Bop, 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 bop. All out on the cloud streaming. Yeah, let's just quickly. I just want to quickly show that how you would know if something's cloud enabled. It's a bit annoying. There's not a whole area. Or at least no, I think there is actually. No, there is an area. You've got to look for it though. They've not made. They've not. It's almost like they don't want people on consoles to find it at the moment for some reason. Otherwise, they would make it a lot easier. So let's come out of the lobby. We don't want to be involved in matches. I really stayed in the match because I don't like quitting. I don't think it's fair to teams. If we can just get over to the cloud. Every time. Oh crap! Wait a minute. Start it up again. They always do that after the session, right? So if you go to the top and you go to store Game Pass, then you go all the way to the bottom when it wants to load. I told you my hard drive's slow. It's really bad. It's not even loading anything. So then you come down the bottom and you go here to Cloud Gaming. Now they give you a whole host of all the games that are available through the Cloud Gaming feature on your console. So like I say, you've got Black Ops 6, we've got Forza Horizon 5, you've got Avowed, UFC, FC24, soon that'll be 25, you've got F1 24, you know, so there's a lot. Even, oh you've got Forza Motorsport there. I'm not sure if it's doing a 360 game. Well, that's a 360 game, so, oh, Xbox One, I mean. So yeah, I mean, even Assassin's Creed, look, you don't have to install them. They're like 100 gig each if you install them all. Battlefield, Starfield, yes, there's some great games. What I wanted to do, because obviously got Origins there, I want to just show natively, and of course there's a whole load of games on Game Pass to play anyway. But if we go natively, let's say I said to Valhalla, now it's going to take a while to load because it's terrible, my hard drive, like I said. It's what makes me want to upgrade the storage. it's one of those that the start's slow, but once you're playing, you don't notice it. At least I don't notice it. So it's about how much patience you have to start something, whereas I don't really care. Again, this is native now. This is actually installed on the Xbox. Now, I actually find it runs beautiful because, like I said, I've got my gaming laptop, and I've always found Assassin's Creed games on PC, they don't seem to perform very well. They're very CPU intensive, whereas they're far more balanced, I think, on consoles. Checking for add-ons takes a little while anyway. Don't matter how you play it. It's a feature they have that just slow. It's just cumbersome. Like I said, this is the one game where I was just like, I might upgrade the storage. It's only £45–50 for 1 TB SSD anyway, so it's not a massive outlay if you want to have a premium performance. And it will definitely feel like a newer generation console. So I'm tempted to just get on with it and just do that upgrade, because £50 compared to 480. At the moment, I'm not seeing the benefit to it because a lot of the best games were the previous generation anyway. Like I said, I'm fortunate because I have a gaming laptop, so I already have access to other games. But even if I didn't, I'd rather put money towards other things, like my video camera setup, my microphone. But even then, if it weren't that, a holiday, all sorts of things. Why buy something we don't need? Because that's the next generation, or the current one now, that's going to be obsolete soon when the next one comes out. So if you can have access to the games, and you don't really care about the exact graphical improvements, it has to be that perfect, then you're fine, because you still can play everything available on an older console. Like I say, the One X is so much better. I wouldn't really be interested in the One S or the Xbox One. It's per se the originals, because they're just not good enough. And they can't. I don't think they can output 4K, whereas this can output 4K, so it's perfect. Oh, and it had an Ultra HD Blu-ray drive as well, so that's worth considering. The fact that's worth a lot on its own, isn't it? Because if you look at the Sony at the moment, the PlayStation 5, the disc drive alone is £80 attachment. And we've got a whole console here for £100 on eBay. It's crazy. I mean, I haven't looked recently because now that there's a shortage crisis with the Series X new, I do wonder whether all the other Xboxes are going to go up in value. So it took a while to get into this, isn't it? Like I said, hence why I want to upgrade the SSD. I do have this on PC as well, so it's just for me personally, whether it's practical, whether it's needed, how much I'm going to use it. Now, like I said, it's all washed out because the bloody colour of the camera, for some reason, it's annoying. On my screen, it's perfectly fine. It performs smooth, it's nice. I'm not sure if this one had the performance updates, because back when they come out on Pro and the Series and the One X, it gave us graphical options, didn't it? Oh, it's maybe not this game. Some of the games come with graphics. You can either have improved graphics, or you can have the performance boost of 60 FPS. It must have been the other ones. This must just have both. Must have said both. Remember, this is native now on the console, you know, so we're not relying on any internet connections. And even like I said, the hard drive's slow, but once you're actually in the game, it makes no difference. I'll just run over now. Completely off track here, I think. But I say it runs perfect, doesn't it? There's no issues at all.
Sonar, guide me.
Oh. Sorry, also. Bit harsh, but hey, so just quickly finish it up by going over here. We'll ascend this building if we can. Oh, everything that I want to do. And you can just see over the kingdom, but it's like, it looks good. Like I said, the camera put the video quality, I don't think it's going to do it justice. It's probably made it all blue, which is really frustrating. Both of the detail on things is coming across nice enough. I'm not sure if there's a way to just jump off this one. We'll see in a minute if I do that. Should put his arms out. I think, oh yeah. It's fluid, there's no issues. whole system here to get down. I don't know where the rest of it is. Oh, it's gone up. Alright. It's good. As you can see, it's all fluid. There's no like slowdowns, nothing dodgy going on. It's at 4K or 1440p maybe. Enhanced to 4K, who knows? But either way, it's a pretty intensive game, even nowadays, you know. So is there really a need for the latest ones? At the moment, I don't think so. I don't think there's enough genuinely original content.